What is the most heartwarming thing you did for a stranger? When I was around 25, I was working at a bookstore, and I loved it. It was easy work, and I loved seeing all the kids with smiles at the counter when they just got a new book. I was in college at the time, so it was a perfect part-time job, and the managers were super nice. One day, everything took a turn. It was just a boring, normal day. I was restocking some books, and I noticed two sisters sitting in the kids section. One of them was looking at a kid's book, but not even reading it, and the other was sitting on her phone. They didn't look happy at all. They had no emotion on their faces. I walked up to them and asked if I could help them with anything. The older one gave me a forced smile and said, "No, we're just looking." I asked them where their parents were, and the older one said, "Our dad was supposed to take us to the amusement park today, but he canceled last minute. Our parents just split up, and our mom dropped us off here and said she was going to see her new boyfriend." I knew exactly what I needed to do. I went back to my manager and asked if I could spend time with them, and she said of course I could. I went back to them and asked the little one what her favorite kid's book was. She pointed at one, and I asked if I could read it to her. She nodded. Her sister even put down her phone and joined in. For the next hour, we read story after story, and by the end, they both had these huge smiles on their faces. Before they left, I handed the older sister a flyer for our Saturday Kids Reading Club. I told her it's free and that I lead the reading every time. She didn't even hesitate, took the flyer and said, "We'll be there." For the next 6 months, they showed up every Saturday with the biggest smiles. I'm just happy that I could make them smile for so long.